participate this. I'm very much thankful to the educational, medical, and academic social welfare trust and Professor Jairaj sir and other trust members also. I'm thankful to everyone, each and everyone, and the participants. எல்லாரும் தமிழ் தெரியும்ல, தமிழ் and English I can speak bilingual. Don't mistake me. Okay, it is easy to understand also. I can speak in English also, no problem.
Some of them are from Kerala.
Yeah, sure. I can easy. Okay.
I hope they may understand anyway, suppose.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Now we can move on the session, sir.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good evening to all. Now we are going to speak about implementation of strategic planning in hospitals. Actually, most of the hospitals, they doesn't have the strategic plan. They just have the quality plan kind of thing. They follow according to that. What it means, how we can prepare the strategic plan in hospitals, even academic also, even universities and other things. I have experience both in academic and hospital side also. I can explain you how we can do that. Okay, I'll just play on comedy. Don't make I'm not a comedian actually. You just see that it is in Tamil actually. I'm really sorry for that, but you people can understand the subtitles with that.
எந்த ஒரு விஷயத்தையும் பிளான் பண்ணாம பண்ணா இப்படித்தான். பிளான் பண்ணி பண்ணணும். ஓகே.
That's what he was saying, that just a comedy actually. It's, he used to say whatever we do we should plan everything. That's his message actually. That's why just I put a comedy while starting that actually. Next is, our great visionary leader. He is the one developed the vision for India actually 2020. How many people about what do you mean by vision? Anybody can tell, because this session has to be more interaction. I need both way communication. I only cannot speak actually. You have to get involved also. This like interaction to be there. What do people think about vision? What do you mean by vision? Anybody? Okay, how many of them know about strategic plan? Strategic plan na enna? தெரியுமா? Strategic plan na enna? No participants? Please?
I hope the students from various colleges, you can answer for that.
Yeah.
Faculty
It has to be
members are there,
interaction
they know.
actually.
Yeah.
It has to be interaction because I am sharing my practical experience to you. You have to be an interaction. That will be a better kind of thing. Yeah, it will be a better feedback to them. Understandable. Okay, we can move on that actually. What Dr. Abdul Kalam also he said actually, his vision is to transform into a developed nation. That is his vision actually. Through this vision, we have developed so many plans actually. When you see that economic development plan, we have 5-year plan also. You can see that what are the things that develop the country, our country. It is already planned actually. That's why we are going to do the strategic plan. How we are going to do the strategic plan? I will show you what are the steps actually required for strategic plan to prepare the strategic plan implementing in the hospital actually. Then next is what I can show the model how we have developed the strategic plan in the international level. I'll show the model, what are the things involved in the strategic plan, how we have implemented the strategic plan in the hospitals, how we are evaluating, executing and reporting the strategic plan. Okay, the strategic plan can be prepared maybe according to the hospitals, according to the companies, according to their thing. Maybe it can be a short term period, middle term and long term kind of thing. Okay, we can move on. Next is actually what said, what are the dreams, dream. His idea is dream, transform into thoughts, and thoughts can be result into the action. That's the thing. That is his vision actually. That is his vision to develop the strategic plan. From himself, he has developed the strategic plan. Whatever we are dreaming the things to be transformed into the thoughts and result into the action actually. How we are going to achieve the thoughts in action actually. Okay. We learn strategic plan. What we are going to see during this session actually. Strategic plan introduction and requirements for strategic plan and model strategic plan and what is the importance of strategic plan, why it is needed. The strategic plan is nothing but actually it's a conscious process actually. You have to assess the current status and what are the future conditions for its environment if possible future states. It has to link with your organization future plans and what are the requirements and what are the policies strategies what you are developing. You have to put it into the action. That is the one of the thing for strategic plan. Okay. The next is the strategic plan is a roadmap. How
Recording in progress.
How your hospital executes the chosen strategy. How we are describing where to go, where the road goes. That is the thing strategic planning. The next is what is beginning. It begins with a desired end and works backward to the current status. Actually. What we have given the desired end actually, what we have to achieve, it has to be put up in the plan. That is called Gantt chart actually. I will show you how to do the Gantt chart and everything. And we can forward actually backward to the current state we have achieved or not. It has to be developed in the strategic plan. Okay. Next is the purpose is the focus, attention, and thinking of service. What are the things you have to implement in future for to promote your hospital in international and national level needs in the future? That has to be put up in the plan actually. Your strength, weakness, everything will be involved. We can move on to the requirements for strategic plan implementation. What are the things actually? You see mission, vision, and strategic analysis, planning, organization, statement, goals, objectives, and strategic focus, strategic map. Everything is a packed kind of thing. It's everything is a world map kind of thing. Okay. See, strategic plan, we have developed a progressive model. It's a continuous process. It never ended actually. It is a continuous process. I'll show you how we are doing the strategic plan in step by step. See, first, when you are doing the strategic plan, you have to assess the organization. You need to do the need assessment survey, environmental scan. You have to do the SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats also about your hospital survey. So many surveys you have to develop to do the SWOT analysis and threat analysis, everything. And gap analysis. What are the current we are doing, current status we are doing? You have to get a opinion from your stakeholders. Who are your stakeholders? Your patients and your customers and your committee, management people. All of them are community. All of them are your stakeholders. Okay. First, we are going to assess the organization. Next step is we are creating the strategy. When we are creating the strategy, mission, vision, values, goals, and objectives are very important in the hospital actually. For proper strategy, for proper developing a strategic plan, you need a mission, vision, values, goals, and objectives. The next step is third is implementing the plan actually. What are the SWOT analysis we have done it? We have to gather the strength and weakness. What are the weakness can be put up in a project, implement. That can be your weakness and opportunities and threats can be your the plan, strategic plan to develop a plan. It will be helpful. The weaknesses can be after 10 years, it will be the strength. That's why implementing the plan, we have challenges, we are opportunity identification, measuring, and how we are going to put the plan actually through Gantt chart and action plan and implementation. Next step is measure the success. When we are developing the plan, we have goals and objectives, and we each objectives have the Gantt chart actually projects. Under the projects, who will be the responsibility and who will be the what is the time period, what is the budget involved, cost involved, and another thing, When we are achieve the plan, what is your KPI? How you are measuring your objective means through KPI, like key performance indicators. Next step is evaluating. After 1 year or every year, you have to analyze actually the strategic plan, whether our goals and objectives are achieved, and each objective has some projects, whether we are running or not. We have to like monitoring the results actually, monitoring the results. Then only evaluate, adjust, and sustain, and success for ongoing process, whether we are doing correct or not. We whether we are achieved or not. That's what it continuous process improvement. Whole everything. This is a process actually, general process. Okay. The next is strategic plan. We have 5 steps to be a strategic plan. Determine where you are actually when you are doing a strategic plan. You have to do where you are standing your position actually marketplace. That's what you have to conduct internal and external audit to get a clear understanding of marketplace, competitive environment, and your hospital's competencies and company's competencies using pest analysis and SWOT analysis. Pest means political, environmental, and social and technological environment. You have to do the survey. Identify what is important. Focus on where you want to take the hospital over a time period. After next 5 years, I want to be my hospital to be the number one in the position in the market, that kind of thing. And this sets the direction of the enterprise over the long term, and the clear the defines the mission actually, and define what you must to achieve actually. That's what we have defined the expected objectives that clearly state that what your hospital must achieve to address their priorities issues. Immediate priorities, that are strategic focus, strategic priorities also. Next 5 years, we are going to set up 5 strategic priorities. Like I want to be a number one hospital. I have to strengthen my marketing activities. That is one of the strategic priorities. I want to increase the patient satisfaction actually. I want to increase the patient flow. I want to implement more specialties in the next 5 years. That is your priority, strategic priorities. The next step is after that, the 5 steps I told you, know, the determine who is accountable. When you are putting a strategic plan, one man cannot do the strategic plan. You should have a committee. You should have the leadership commitment, management commitment, support. Everything should be there. You should have a strategic plan committee to do the strategic plan, and the strategies and action plans, budgets to be followed and communicated to all the people in the hospital. How much you will allocate the time, human capital, how much money you have to put for each project, and priorities issues, how you are going to achieve the different objectives, kind of thing. When we finish 4 steps, everything we have implemented, strategic plan, everything, we should not stop because it's not over. It is never end actually. Ensure that you have to regularly monitor the progress. That's what review. You have to review at least once quarter whether our strategic plan objectives and goals are we are achieved or not, whether we are going on the correct path of the strategic plan, kind of thing, in our hospital. What we have developed the strategic plan, we are implemented our action plans according to that, we are acting according to that or not. We have to regularly monitor, then only it will be the successful action. Okay, next we can go implementation of process approach in hospital actually. I have involved actually both academic side and the hospitals. I have implemented around 18 strategic plans in colleges and hospitals also. See, this is the strategic planning implementation process approach. So that this is the chief executive officer will be there. He has to give the signal actually. Then only we can start the program. We can start the program actually. First one is strategic team formation. We have actually checklist. We have IIUE, our university checklist is there. We have to be followed, time frame to be framed, strategic plan committee set up and approved, continuous regularly weekly meetings to be gathered. This is the first step to form the strategic team formation. Next step, orientation and training. We have to orient the committee people. Even hospital, They have allotted one chairman, and the committee there should be a chairman and there should be members around 5 to 8 members will be there. One chairman will be there. He will be the acting chairman for the committee. Actually, he has to take the decision and he has to discuss everything, and the brainstorming sessions will be there. Everything, okay. That's what we. I have to train the team. Actually, you have to train the team for strategic plan introduction. You have to do what do you mean by strategic plan, how to do that, and orientation of strategic SWOT analysis process, training on formulation of vision and mission values, how we have created vision and mission values. This is the second step. The third step, once you train the committee team members, now you are going to do the strategic identification. How you do the strategic identification? Through SWOT analysis and reporting. I'll show you how to do the SWOT analysis and reporting actually. Okay. Then brainstorming sessions. We the committee will discuss about each and everything, all the departments. All the department heads will be gathered in the committee, actually part of the committee. They will give the idea what are the things can be developed in their departments, in the hospital. We put all together all their ideas and in the brainstorming sessions, and we segregate the people to identify the strategic goals and objective using strategy SWOT analysis results. That's why, so through the SWOT analysis survey also we are distributed all over the hospital. We get the input from each and every one of the employees. What is the strength of the hospital? What is the weakness? What is the opportunity? What is the threats we are facing there? All the surveys will be circulated, and these can be also distributed, discussed in the committee actually. This is the one we are going to do. The third step is strategy identification. Then after consolidating all those things, we framed into the fourth step, actually, strategy formulation. What is the things? Strategic goals, objectives, and tasks can be framed. Metrics. Metrics means KPI. KPI to be identified, strategic mapping to be completed, and Gantt chart formation. All the objectives can be framed into a projects kind of thing. That is called Gantt chart. I will show you. Then development of strategic plans for each things. Then next is strategic implementation. After everything we have planned, everything we have to implement the strategic plan. First, we have to develop the strategic plan through the committee, and we packed everything, and we have to gain approval from the management. Once the management has to approve the plan, then we have to publish to the community. Community means your hospital employees and your stakeholders also, through faculty and the patients also. In the meeting, we have to publish in the strategic plan. That's the implementation. After implementation, next step we are going to strategy evaluation and report. How we are going to report actually? After 1 year or quarterly, we have to follow whether this project or this objective, these goals are achieved or not, implemented. It's not that we have to write a report of every year and submit it to the management for final approval. If some of the objectives is not able to achieve this year due to the budget shortage or anything, you see the pandemic situation, that kind of thing has to be addressed to the management, reporting to be done. Then only this whole process will be completed. Okay, we can move on next step. I told you the checklist actually, the strategic formation, how we have done it. We have framed this checklist. Through this checklist, are you able to see the checklist actually? Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's what. We have developed the checklist related to around 15 components actually. 15 components checklist to be circulated in the hospital. What are the things that I already told you actually? The first step, the committee to be framed, vision statement. Vision statement has to be there. Organization values, they will give the deadlines. We have finished this week, weekly once. We have to finish this one actually. They will give the deadline, what are the remarks, whether we have developed or not. That's what. Next, the environmental scanning. That is political environment, social and technological environment. And we have to write the remarks, what are the things we have done. And we have to find the strategic focus also. What are the focus area and what are the goals actually, themes and the objective. For each goals, maybe the goals may be 4 to 5, that is enough for the hospitals or any organizations. And even your goals also maybe each objectives can be 2 or 3 each goals can be 2 or 3 objectives can be, you can frame it according to that. and you can document all the plans. It's called a strategic mapping actually. Strategic map. So one page map, we can say that actually. Okay. Then these can be communicating to the plan, communicating the plan to the members, your whole hospitals actually in the public. Then only your plan will be working. Then after 1 year, I said no, gap analysis and everything on the basis of environmental scanning also you can do whether it's achieved or not, and contingency planning actually. After 1 year, you can see that whether the budget is not there, then you can see that uh, how much the difference, why it is not, the plan is not working, what is the situational change, like pandemic situation kind of thing, we have to write the description and initiative your action planning kind of thing. I'll show you the Gantt chart actually, projects and KPIs, whether we have achieved the project KPIs, how much we have achieved, and this can be communicated to the public actually. This to be done every year actually. Okay, what are the things we have done? The next is timeline. First, we have circulated the checklist. We have to follow each and every steps for the checklist. Then after that, what we have done is timeline. See, preparing the strategic plan, we should have a timeline actually. Timeline for strategic planning and implementing process actually. Uh, I have given some example of one of the college of design in our university actually. See, what are the things actually? Formation of strategic plan and risk management committee. How many months you needed for approval this one, and the SWOT analysis finalization. You have to have the Gantt chart kind of thing, time frame, when we are going to complete. When we are starting, like you can take 5 months to complete the strategic plan. These are the steps actually. We are going to find the SWOT analysis, vision or finalization of approval, and display and communicating to the people, communicating to the patients, everything. Or what's your mission, what's your hospital vision, quality, everything, and strategic priorities. What is your priorities? Setting the goals and formation of goals for each, formation of objective for each goals, and prepare Gantt chart, KPIs, everything, and finalize them, and finalize your document and prepared by the committee actually, and final approval and publish the plan. This is the timeline you have to do the strategic plan. Okay. Next is, this is the committee. We used to have a meeting with weekly. These are the team members. Various hospital nursing will be there, doctors will be there, pharmacists will be there, nutrition will be there. All the department doctors, heads will be there to discuss their plans, actually, their ideas. All the, he is the internal medicine doctor, actually. He is the CEO of the family medicine center, actually. All the people will be there and involved, and we had a brainstorming sessions to finalize these things. Okay. So these are the committees. Weekly, we will conduct a meeting. We will brainstorm. We will gather the ideas and put all the ideas into the discussion and finalize the plans. And each goals can be framed, and what are the objectives can be framed. Also discussed in the meeting itself. And that's what. Now we finish checklist, timeline, and what are the committees. Now best analysis. Best analysis, you know everyone actually. What are the things we have to do? We have to do the political analysis, economic and technological and social. Political, what are the things you have to do? Components. Components, what are the policies have been implemented in national level, international level. You have to see the health policies, and what are the legal laws has been passed, what are the things to be changes in the rules and regulations, that also has to gather your idea. What are the environmental issues to be addressed, economic taxations, what are the domestic economic status, and how impacted by the globalizations, and social, like patients opinions, how they are addressing your hospitals, how you are addressing your social attitudes about your services, and your purchasing habits. Purchasing habits in the sense how many people are coming to your hospital, that also to be addressed actually. And technological, what are the technology you have implemented in your hospital, new technology, what are the technology you are using, like hospital information system, you how it is linked into that, how it is linked into the government system also, that also to be followed. when you are approving, like getting approval from TPA, like third party insurance also, how your technology is addressing to the third party also to be important. These are the things to be addressed when you are developing the strategic plan. Okay. The next is SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis, what are the things you know? You have to understanding your strength actually. Understanding the strength where we are standing and what is your weakness, and identify both opportunities and threats. Opportunities is open to you and threats you face, competition kind of thing. Okay. In these things, even when you are as a personal, you have to develop your own SWOT analysis. What your strength, what is your weakness, what is your opportunities, what is your threats. In the exercise is there actually. Last I can give the paper actually. You can do your SWOT analysis. How we can develop in that actually. See, we can see the SWOT how we have done it as SWOT analysis in a hospital. I can show you. See example, I can show you how the McDonald done the SWOT analysis. See, the strength is they have outlets in 119 countries, over 36,000 outlets actually, 36,000 outlets in 119 countries, and they are making over the business $27 billion actually in a year. Okay, then they are concentrating locally adapted diverse cultures beyond and US and Europe actually, and they have a partnership with Coca-Cola, yogurt, ketchup, actually casein ketchup and others also. Okay. What is their weakness? The negative publicity. That is their weakness. And another thing they are saying that they themselves they have criticized, heavily criticized for offering unhealthy food to its customers. And unhealthy food menu. How we are going to overcome? These are just what analysis they have done it actually. Okay. And introduce their healthier food. That is the opportunity. They are going to do the organic kind of thing. Okay, that is their opportunity. They use the mobile technology now. Every day, Zomato, everything is a scam actually. Uber and everything we are doing already. This is the opportunity, and this is the threats actually. Saturated fast food markets in the developed economics only. They have the threat is only they have saturated in the developed economic countries in the sense economic only, and increasing rejection of fast food actually. Now the people are going for like organic kind of thing. They're rejecting. They started rejecting the fast foods kind of thing, and expensive. Some of the expensive, and some of the cases also they have McDonald's against expensive against McDonald's also. This is one of the strength actually. Okay, strength weakness we have already done it actually. I'll show you the SWOT analysis in a hospital how we have done it because it's not opening. I'll show you separately after the this. Now we have done it SWOT analysis. We are analyzing what are the inputs given by our stakeholders. Actually, we are consolidating what are the inputs and segregating what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses we can be overcome, what are the opportunities we have taken into our project, and what are the threats we are facing. All the inputs gathered through SWOT analysis service. And after that, we are going to develop the vision, mission, values, and the strategic plan. Okay. When we are developing the strategic plan, we need a vision, mission, values, and your strategy. Okay, strategic focus. Vision versus mission statement. Everyone know what is the mission, how we will get defense actually. What do we do? What makes us difference? That is the thing actually. And vision is also what we are going to aim. Vision is talk about your future. Mission is talk about the present leading into future actually. That is simple sentence. I can just go through that simple only. Vision is only what your after 5 years my hospital to be become a topper one in my city actually. That is your vision kind of thing. And mission is how we are leading to the future, like preparing for that. That is a mission. How what are the steps you have taken currently. That is the thing. Okay. And mission also, how when you are writing your mission and mission, it has to be the purpose. The mission is to be the purpose and values of the organization. Who are the organizational primary clients, stakeholders? What are the responsibles for the organizations towards the clients, means patients actually. And vision also to be clarity and lack of ambiguity actually can be easily memorable to the patients and to the employees also. It has to be expressions. It gives values on the culture also. An example, you can say that it needs even mission. It needs customer needs and vision actually. What customer is thinking, how we are going to achieve customers' ideas kind of thing. Okay. And after developing your vision, mission, values, everything, you are going to do the strategic priorities actually. I'll show you what are the strategic priorities in the hospitals. Now we have you have finished your checklist, you framed your committee, the committee has done a SWOT analysis survey, everything, discussion, everything. Now we are going to do the strategic priorities actually. So this is the strategic map actually, one page map actually, one page. This is the one page gives you whole strategic plan of your hospital actually. Okay, I'll show you the strategic priorities actually. The strategic priorities actually patient care focus, faculty and staff focus, and resource focus, research focus, and quality and patient safety focus, and community focus. These are the strategic like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strategic priorities, strategic focus area we have concentrated. From through this only the strategic focus area, just example patient focus I have given, like how we are going to give the appointment system, patient appointment system and patient referral system. That is the plan actually you are implemented according to the focus areas. And in the faculty and staff focus, you have developed the recruitment plan and committee, how your hospital recruitment plan and policy is developing, and continuing professional education for doctors and non-doctors, non staffs also, non-medical staffs and other things also. How you have created your social activity plan, recreation activity plan, employee committee feedback, these and all faculty and staff focus. Okay. And even though patient focus also, it will be rights and responsibilities and what is our outcome actually. That's what key result area, that is the key performance indicator, the patient satisfaction. When you are measuring your patient satisfaction, it can be like 88% and last month this month can be 98%. It gives your indicators how much we have increased that one. That is your key result area, whether we are improved or down actually. Okay. Then when you see the focus area, faculty and staff focus area, this is the faculty, doctors, nursing, and staff satisfaction also important, and you have to motivate you. That's what you have to give the best employee awards also. That is very important actually. Then only it will be growing actually. It has to be put up in your plan. This is the key performance indicator. Last year, how many staffs can be awarded actually? How many given best doctor awards, best nursing award, best employee award, best housekeeping staff award, best technician award kind of thing. It will be measuring our success. And what are the resources focus? The resources required. When you're developing the strategic plan, you need manpower, resources, everything is to be addressed in the strategic plan. That's what finance and finance and procurement office to be planned, budgeting plan, office to be there, labs and what are the apps you are going to develop for your thing. These are the thing will be coming in the technology, like what I said, like information technology has to be, that is also one of the resource. And what are the hospital applications, business center, equipment and maintenance plan, that is on also outcome actually. Okay. The next is research focus. Research focus in the sense how much you are doing research, encouraging your doctors and the nurses and other staffs for the research activities. You have to have a research club, activate research club, research committee and plan kind of thing, and funded research support. Some of that can be funded by the government and international governments also. They are supporting for the researchers actually. And you have to increase your research publications to them and the research awards and recognitions. These on the research focus, strategic focus and the research. Okay. The next strategic focuses strategic priorities, quality and patient safety. You have a strategic plan, you have a quality management system, accreditation system, your patient quality and safety committee to be addressed, and the patient's risk management plan to be there. Whether you have a JC accreditation or like NABH accreditation, and that has to be there. What is your key result, key performance? That's called best practices. What we have best practices that is your key performance indicator outcome. Benchmarking, you have to compare with your benchmarking kind of thing. Okay, then community focus, what we are doing for community social responsibility, corporate social responsibility, social response, whatever you can call it in your terms. According to, we used to talk community and sustainable development. That's a thing actually all over Saudi Arabia. Actually, we have framed like University Family Medicine Community Partnership Committee also. To this committee, what are the community outreach program plan, like camps, how much you are conducting, free camps, paid camps, and what are the specialty camps also to be addressed in the plan. And national health transformation programs is actually Saudi government. We have like Saudi Vision 2030. From through that, we have developing this strategic plan. We have to take all those objectives and things to be linked with the strategic plan. Okay. Then strategic partnership. We have to have a partnership with national level and international level, hospital membership kind of thing. These are the things, outcomes actually, key performance indicators. Okay. I will tell you after this strategic map session, what is these things. Okay. Now we have addressed the patient for strategic priorities and focus. One is patient focus, resource focus, resource, patient safety and quality, and employee and staff and community focus. We have focused 6 areas. Okay. Next is uh, we have developed the focus area actually, strategic priorities. Now we are going to concentrate strategic goals and objectives. We have to develop strategic goals and objectives. Goals can be, everyone you know goals and well defined, and it has to be understandable and clarity, direction and focus to be there. Achieve your vision and measurable and realistic terms to be there. And under that, each goals we have 2 or 3 objectives can be framed actually. And objectives can be process or outcome oriented to be there. Okay. Each goals will be responsible for each department. Which department will be responsible? I'll show you the model how we have developed and what are the responsibilities will be there. Okay. These are the goals and objectives. Then next, the goal should be smart. Everyone specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound actually. When it can be achieved, when the time period, it can be a 1 year or it can be 6 months, it can be a 5 year. That has to be clarity should be there. Okay. Next, that's what we come to the strategy. After everything, when you develop the goals, vision, mission, strategic focus, everything, now you have to prepare the strategic map. It's a 1 page map actually. It gives whole everything about your strategic plan actually, what you have developed. See, so this is a strategic map. It gives vision, mission, and values. Okay. And what are the strategic stakeholders? These are the goals actually. The goal number 1 is to provide patient-centered care that meets health needs in a safe environment. Next one is, this is the goal number 1, goal 2, goal 3, goal 4, goal 5, goal 6. 6 goals we have framed actually. Are you able to visible everyone? The slides is visible, no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, these are the goals actually, to provide a patient-centered care that meets that the health needs in a safe environment. That environment should be there. These are the goals, and each goals they have objectives actually. And develop and maintain highly qualified personnel to provide optimum service in the center. That's faculty and staff actually. Well equipped staffs and equipments, everything should be there, and provide adequate resources and facilities to deliver the excellent care. You have a resource, financial resources, everything, technology, everything should be there. And create a health research environment. Whatever we are doing a best service. It has to be researched actually. It has to be published. We are not doing actually. Most of the hospitals they are not doing. Only the academic centers and academic hospitals only they are doing actually. Even small clinics or small hospitals they can start publishing their research papers, health research paper, what they are doing the service that can be published actually. Then only the people known to that these hospitals are published, and your publication rates also will be increased actually. Okay, that's what is are improving the national needs actually. Then ensure sustainable quality improvement and patient safety system. This is one of the goal, and enhance effective community service and strategic partnership to promote health community actually. Okay, these are the things. Then from the financial perspective, implement an annual budget plan, funded research, increase revenue opportunities. These are the financial perspectives. This is the whole system actually. This is the internal process we are doing actually. Strategic focus, and what are the plans we have it, and what are the key performance metrics, key result area. These are the key results area like patient satisfaction, best employee satisfaction, and management maintenance plan, and research number of publications you have done it. That is one of the research, and number of membership you have done it. These are the things, key results area. That capability, what are the things we have involved actually, growth perspective actually, capabilities, learning and growth perspective, how we are human capital plus information capital plus organization capital, these whole things actually. Human capitals in the cell skills, who are the human patients, doctors, nurses, technicians, pharmacists, staff, and training and development professional knowledge. These are all human capital. Organization, information capital, information system, cloud computing, hospital apps kind of thing, other thing. These are all information capital. And how much we are investing the organizational capital, how much they are invested for skills, training, knowledge, updating, and partnering, budgeting, facilities, business center. These are the things will be the organization capital. All these things will be the capabilities and learning and growth facilities actually, perspectives. This is the one page map actually. Okay. Now we prepare the strategic map actually. Now after that, Gantt chart. I told you the Gantt chart will be there. Like see, this is the Gantt chart actually. This is the Gantt chart. See, example, strategic goal 6. Strategic priority, I told you, community focus. This is the goal actually. Enhance community services and strategic partnership to promote a health community. What is your objective actually? Establish a community outreach programs to provide health services in the region. This is your objective. And this is the overview actually. What is the duration for to achieve this objective? Okay, along with this goal, and how much the cost involved per year. This is 1,100,000 reals involved every year. And when you are going to start this project actually, and who will be the responsibility for the implementation? Your administrator will be there, and your CEO will be there. Who will be the Department of Community Service will be there, Community Department Committee will be there, all the department heads and public relations. These are the responsible for implementing this particular project. Okay. And next is metrics and KPIs. I will tell you after this task actually. This is a project calendar 5 years. We have put like this task, what are the tasks, and when you are going to start and ending years, and these are the years actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years actually. When you are starting 2008 to 2022 actually. These are the projects to be complemented, strategic plan to be complemented according to this objectives actually. From this objective, the first task is first you have to set up the community outreach program committee. When you are going to start this year 2018, when you are going to, that's why we have marked in blue. Then coordinating with the community service deanship actually. We have a deanship actually. We have to coordinate with them. What are the projects related to committee? We have to coordinate with them. That is the centralized process actually. When we are going to do that, that's what 2008 to 2019. It will, but it will not stop actually. It will be continued. That's why we have mentioned 2018 and continuous. Okay. Then conduct the community health need analysis survey to identify the priority of their needs. What the community needs actually, what they want from the hospital side. That's why we have to do the survey. that can be framed within a year and it can be distributed. Okay. Based on the community needs service results to develop and implement the community outreach plan. From that only we are going to work for the next 5 years. 2019 to continuous, we got the plan, we got the ideas result from the survey. From this only we are going to implement from the next 5 years, 4 years actually. Okay, what are the plans can be implemented? It can be a continuous actually, and create a annual calendar to conduct the community camps and health kind of thing. Okay, these are the things are continuous process, and conduct various health camps according to the needs of the community. That is the one. Okay, and next, like this only, we have to develop for each goals around 3 or 4 objectives. This is objective number 2. Encourage the voluntary activities by the consultant, residents, interns, students to make community visits for yearly election and health screening programs. Okay, how much budget, everything. Okay, before that, I have told you what are the tasks from this. From this task, these are the outcome actually. We have developed, we have finished the community outreach program. Committee is established. That is your outcome. That is your key performance indicator. Number of outreach program committee meeting has been conducted in a year, and number of community outreach program committee meeting conducted annually, and community reach program plan developed annually. Number of plans you have developed and implemented. What is the outcome? That is the result is called key performance indicator. This objective will measure these are the results. These are the things to be we are going to monitor. This is the Gantt chart, one page. When you're developing the goals and objective, the goals can be transformed. The objective can be transformed into the Gantt chart according to this mode actually, like a duration, cost, and starting date, and responsibility, and metrics, or what is the outcome, and what is your planned task for each for this objective. How many tasks you can add it, it's your choice only, and it has to be when you are going to start, when you are going to complete. Okay, this is the one, this is the Gantt chart. Okay, okay, now we develop the Gantt chart, everything, and next step we are going to like publish actually. What we finish the strategic formulation, everything. We are going to publish these things to the community actually, stakeholders in the forum. We have developed the strategic plan, we have published, and we are going to follow this. After 1 year, how we are going to monitor this? That's what strategic plan execution and reporting. We have a form actually. These forms has to be circulated to the department heads, and they will fill it actually. See, this one is College of Nursing I have given. uh, okay, College of Nursing I have given. This is a strategic goal, this is a strategic objective. Actually, strategic goal number 5, they have to expand and adequate resources in finance, learning, information technology, infrastructure facilities to achieve the College of Nursing mission, like hospital mission. Then objective is develop and maintain budget process for the hospital or college or whatever it may be, proposed under the university budget system, centralized budget systems. These are the tasks actually. This is the implementation plan. What we have gathered in the Gantt chart, it has to be reflected here actually. 5.1 task, they have started when, how much they have completed, 50%, 50% is progress, in the end it is ongoing, and this second task also 60%, 40% progress ongoing. And if the reason, these are the tasks actually, 3 tasks they have given, and if the reason where the task not completed, okay, they have to write why, what is the reason actually. They can say that actually we have like a pandemic season, we have the budget, they have mentioned. See, since 2013 to 26, they observed that the increment in the college budgets, this task was not achieved during 2013 as a result of economic challenges in the college and wider university level. Actually, they have a budget shortage actually in 2000 side, like 50,000. $50,100 actually they have a shortage. 500,000 Saudi riyals they have a shortage for the budget. That's why they are not able to achieve this task. They have to write the reason. why this task is not completed, kind of thing. As a result of world economic problem affecting not only the IAE but also governmental and private agencies as well, the budget and donations were decreased. That's why we have not received any donations or anything. This is we are not able to achieve this particular task. That's why we are not able to complete this particular objective as 100%. Okay. When we are finishing the task, you have to attach the evidence actually. When we each task or each objective, they should have evidence. Then only we have to close this objectives. We can finish the report actually. What are the things they have conducted? They have conducted like symposiums and workshop for neuro nurses, academic forum for patient safety and nursing curriculum. So many things they have implemented. They have to should have. They have last 5 years. How many workshop? How many employee CME like continuing medical education, continuing nursing education kind of thing they have conducted in the hospital. They have to provide all the evidence to be attached according to in this form actually. And who else funded? Funded by Aramco, like American, Saudi American company we have it. They will be funding for the nursing students actually, for their courses. And list the operational budget of the college, how much they have budget on this. And you have to write your comments and suggestions why it's not achieved and what are the reasons, what are the things. Suggestions can be put up in the plan actually. It can be taken into that. And it has to be approved by the committee. Like we have a like each college and the hospital have a vice dean and for quality and community service, they will look after the strategic plan. Okay, and it has to be approved. That's what the objective and the task are in work in progress. It has to be certified by the particular dean or the college CEO. This is the implementation form actually. Okay. The next is reporting. After implementation form, we are going to report this one to the management. Each goals and objectives like this. See example, this is the one. See, establish and maintain an environment that ensures a high quality of nursing education at College of Nursing actually. Like hospital, how much you have taken, selected the highly competent employees into the hospital, how much task is completed, how much is in progress. It has to be like in graphical representation. After that, this has to be put up in your report and submitted to the management for their knowledge whether these objectives and goals are achieved or not. It's conducted by yearly. Okay. We have given overall the objective number one is accomplished, 85% is completed, and 15% is progress. Okay, this is a final reporting of the strategic plan. Okay, now I'll show you how we have now seen that strategic plan, everything, how it can be, the document, strategic plan document can be. See, this is the University Family Medicine Center in our Saudi Arabia, actually a university-based hospital. And this is the table of contents. What are the things to be included? When you are developing the strategic plan, implementing, these are the things to be there actually. How to address your president or CEO, who else will be there, and department heads, everything, or chairman, everything, what is there, and what about the your center, hospital, introduction, organogram, departments, and how you have done the strategic planning process. We frame the committee membership timeline and brainstorming session conducted. Number of hours spent in the strategic planning process, SWOT analysis, vision and mission development, the acknowledgement, who has helped for your strategic plan kind of thing in the cover page. Is a addressed by the president actually, and addressed by the executive manager, CEO, from the CEO actually, from the medical center, and the message from the chief operating officer, CCO, for self-operation healthcare services. And about the center actually, about your hospital, what are the introduction, what are the services This organogram to be there. Who will be involved? What are the departments you have? Okay. And actually define your departments. What are the services you are doing? Specialties. Our interns actually, student interns, clinical department, clinical nutrition department, kind of thing. Labs, pharmacy services, how they are acting, that kind of thing. And how you are doing the patient safety, how you are educating the patients, awareness, giving awareness, kind of thing. Patient affairs department, how you are addressing the reception and patients sector, laboratory medicines, processing, security services. Then this is a strategic planning process actually. What are the process you have taken actually? What I have told you know, we know mostly we have done it actually. I can repeat it now. Strategic team formation is over. Identify through SWOT analysis, strategic plan implementation, and strategic evaluation and reporting, formulation, orientation, and training your people. These are the things. Committee members list and timeline for your strategic plan process. How much we have, this is the brainstorming actually. What we got all our ideas and they have written everything and we have pasted it in a paper actually. And these are the committee members gathered, and how much time we have spent and how many members attended, total how many hours spent during the strategic plan preparation committee. It is listed, and this is the SWOT analysis. This is what I want to tell you actually. SWOT analysis how we have done in the family medical center actually. These are the strength actually. Strategic location center. The hospital is it really easily accessible actually. It is located in town or in near to the bus stand or near to the transport, easily transported. And outstanding medical and academic admin staff also we have it, and a strong commitment to the mission and availability of educational resources, patient education kind of thing, and excellent infrastructure facilities, and strongly committed supportive administration by university administrators, excellent family medicine clinical practices, that's a specialty, and availability of referred journals like research kind of thing. Whatever you are doing a research in your hospital, you can publish it to the public and patients also. And you have to all follow by your government rules and regulations kind of thing. And you have to address what the government gives you, the Ministry of Health, and giving the vision kind of thing. That also. That's our weakness also, like a lack of adequate staff in all areas. Example, nursing kind of thing. And they have to develop lack of patient safety policy is not there. They have to develop lack of budget plan, patient lack of employee safety, proper poor channel on communication system between the departments, lack of then opportunities. See, growing community healthcare programs kind of thing. You have to connect this thing. And e-learning courses for the patients kind of thing. Intelligent system and establish new digital models for learning and education. And what are the threats? You know, economic instability and changing in government health policies also, increased competition, shortage of manpower. These are the threats we are facing. And lack of financial support, like less finance for new recruitment, promotion kind of thing. This is the SWOT analysis. Okay. Next is actually after this, the SWOT. This is the chapter 3. Actually, it gives you vision, mission, and values. What is your vision? Like to be a leading excellent center of excellence in family medicine practice in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And you have your mission is to, according to you, have to provide quality practice, clinical research, and the community service to the stakeholders. And values. These are the values. You have accessibility, excellent engagement, equity, innovation, and social responsibility. Okay. The next is these are the goals actually, strategic goals and objective. This is the goal number 1, and we have like 6 goals. And this is your strategic priorities, patient care focus. See example, I can see one goal. I'll explain you what are the goal is to provide patient-centered care that meets the health needs in a safe environment. That's what. Whenever your patient comes, you should be the identify the current community needs for primary healthcare to develop this thing here. to develop the healthcare professional development to see them. Then you have to have environment access to the patient care people kind of thing. Center educate the patient rights and responsibilities, monitor the patient feedback system, everything to be put up in your objectives. Okay. The next goal, goal two also faculty kind of thing. Goal three, resources, and goal four is research focus, and goal five is quality accreditation. Everything is involved, international standards, everything. Goal six is community strategic partnership kind of thing. And this is strategic map will be there in your plan. Just a minute. Are you able to visible now, sir? Is visible? Screen is visible?
Yes, 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 Somu.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah. See, this is the thing. Strategic implementation plan. This is the thing actually. What we have mentioned like a Gantt chart, cost, how much cost is involved, starting and end date. When is who will be the responsible? What the timeline, projects and metrics are attached for each. And what is we have mentioned the yellow is short term and the medium is long, blue is medium term, green is long term kind of thing. See, I can show you one concept actually, one goal, how we have addressed actually. This is the goal number one actually. See, provide patient-centered care that meets the health needs in a safe environment. That's the objective we already have seen. What is the overview actual duration? How much it is involved? What is the cost for this? 50,000 real for per year they have to spend for this particular objective. And when they are going to start, who will be the responsibility for implementation? What are the outcomes? This is the KPI actually. Okay. And what are the tasks from the task when they are going to start, when they are going to end the year kind of thing. That's what I told you. This is short term and this is a long term. It's a continuous, but it won't stop actually. Really, they have to do that plan actually. This is the outcome actually. Community needs survey question to be developed and results to be analyzed and implemented. Number of actions implemented in the area. That is a KPI. Okay. That's what we after concert I told you know the evaluation how we are evaluating has to be addressed to them, and who will be the acknowledgements will be there, everything. These are the plans actually. This is the model of the strategic plan. I think hope you can have understood everything. Now this is the exercise actually. You can do it when you have a free time. It is improve your kind of thing. When you have a plan, each of us have a plan actually, one plan. You can develop what's your strength, weakness. I'll show you the exercise actually. See, this is the example song for ourselves. I have given a model also, like strength, what are the things, what are the weakness actually, what are the opportunities, what are the threats. From this, you can develop your strength, your weakness, your opportunities, and frame into a Gantt chart actually. Gantt chart I showed you, the Gantt chart like this. like this. From this you can frame it. What is your strength and weakness can be goal or objective. You can develop your objective, how much you're going to. Example, when you're doing your masters now, I'm going to, like, next 5 years, I'm going to complete 3 years. I'm going to register PhD in healthcare kind of thing. How much cost involved? What are, when you're going to start? Who you will be the responsible? And what is your outcome kind of thing each year? Now you are going to do your thesis topic kind of thing. When you are going to register 2021, and what are the steps next? That are the tasks actually. When you are going to complete, this can be framed into your SWOT list. Can be a strategic plan. Actually. Okay. The next, why is strategic plan is important actually? It provides the framework actually. It provides how much we have done our hospital operations to measure like effectiveness actually. And benchmarking, what are the benchmarking we have done, best practices we have done it from the strategic plan. And according to Harvard, Michael Porter says that actually strategic positioning, we are positioning your plan actually, means performing activities different from those that reviews perform or performing in similar activities in different ways. That's the thing. Maybe the people can do the same activities, but how they are doing the same activity in a different way. That's his positioning, strategic positioning, how you are positioning your kind of thing. How the administrative students marketing your thing actually, your areas. Okay. Now, yeah, why strategic plan is important. Everyone knows about it. Now, next is, see, we developing a strategic plan. It's not a one-man show actually. It has to be the leadership also has to be involved in to the strategic plan to be a very successful kind of thing. That's our leadership. Engage people in a journey. How to engage the people, top management people. Then only your plan will be running a successful kind of thing. You have to run a show in a successful manner. Commitment, cooperation, senior leaders and administrators, you have to involve them, faculty members, employees and staff. Even housekeeper have an idea to develop a hospital. You cannot leave them also. You have to, that's what we are doing a SWOT analysis survey to the housekeeping staff also. They have so many ideas about ward boys or technicians. Everyone has ideas. Put together and develop the thing. You should not leave even top to down people also. So this is the key ways to success actually. Creativity, how we are going to develop the vision, mission, goals develop for the future, commitment of the institution or your hospitals kind of thing. And vision, once you develop your vision, mission, it has to be published to the hospital employees and the stakeholders also. Then only whether they have understood or not, you can do the vision, mission survey also, whether they have understood or it is easily understandable kind of thing. You have to measure that also. And scope and depth analysis. That's what I have told you. SWOT analysis and test analysis involved. Budgeting, everything is we have already focused in strategic map. And the plan is developed and implemented. Yearly achievement of smaller goals can be achieved in within a year. It has to be publicly implemented. It has to be celebrated actually. And specific course of implementation and the commitment to review, ongoing review, evaluation and adjustment of the plan on review basis. And these are the things actually. Now I think so. I hope you all understood about strategic plan implementing in the hospitals and any sector actually, even healthcare or any other sectors also. It is easy to implement and develop a strategic plan. I think thank you all. Thank you for watching the presentation. Have a good day. This is special thanks to Sir actually and the trust members also. Thank you. Any questions?
It's a great presentation, Somu. I hope you prepared at least from our group. You prepared at least 10 strategic planner. I hope you elaborated everything here.
Yeah,
now,
thank you.
now you can ask doubts because here so many faculties and the people who are working in hospitals are there. Other than the students, faculties, and other people are here. You can ask the questions with Somo because he is having a wide experience in strategic planning. You noticed all the things. You just ask your doubts and ask questions with Somo. Please.
I hope everyone has understood about strategic planning. Yes or no, please?
Otherwise, you just give the comments. If you are not
Yeah,
asking any
yes,
questions, you
please.
just give your comments.
That's what I need your feedback actually. How, I want to evaluate myself actually. The planner, I want to evaluate.
Health management.
Yes, madam.
Hello.
Yes, madam.
It was a good session, very informative session for us.
Somo, this is for your information. Madam is the Professor Deepa Onni. She is working as an associate professor at Westfort Institute of Paramedical Science for MHA.
It
Madam
was
is
a very
giving,
informative session, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
and she is handling the paper, I hope, strategic planning.
Yeah, that's what I'm handling strategic management. So it was very informative for me. Thank you so much.
Please, others give your comment. Natarajan sir.
Sir, it's a very good session, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the session. What are the common mistakes, sir? We are making this strategic planning. What are the common mistakes?
Mostly the leadership commitment will not be there, sir. Actually. Leadership commitment will be there. And another thing, in India, most of the hospitals, they have not developed the strategy. It's very less. In international level, we have actually, they are going to start a new hospital, they have a plan, strategic plan kind of thing. But we have only the like infrastructure planning kind of things only. What are the facilities and more 1,000-bedded hospitals? They may have one or few people. They have a hospital strategic plan. Now only it's booming. They should have a strategic plan and kind of thing. Even in Madurai, one of the hospital, I am doing a consultation for strategic plan, like 100-bedded hospital. They need their strategic plan for the next 5 years. We are going to increase their beds and specialties. And lack is actually that's the thing actually. We are focusing all those things, but we are not putting into the plan. Actually, we are getting accreditation, everything, but we are not putting into the plan. We have just planning and doing, just taking a decision in the committee top management and doing. We have not like any plan kind of thing, return plan, 5-year plan, long-term plan kind of thing. That is the thing we are lacking. But mostly here in India, we can say that like management commitment is has to be involved to implement the strategy. That's my view, sir.
Okay, sir. Any timeline, sir, for this timeline?
It can be implemented 5 months, 5 months actually. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Natarajan sir. Rajesh Kumar sir. Mr. Rajesh Kumar. Rajesh Kumar from Rio Hospital, I hope. Akshaya, give your comments, ma.
The session was so informative, sir. Being a student, we came to have a good insight about strategic planning, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Anybody is having doubt? Feedback form is attached with the in your chat box. You just go through it, give your feedback, and thank you very much for the wonderful session, Mr. Somasundaram and other participants. faculty from all the areas, students and other hospital employees. Thank you very much for the wonderful time you share with us. Tomorrow, the same time, 5 o'clock, we'll meet for waste management, hospital waste management. So we can conclude now. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you everyone, each and everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.